Most trainers love to suggest doing planks to work the core, and for some pretty good reasons. The classic core stabilizing move is so simple yet so effective. Plus, unlike some other core exercises that involve bending, flexing, or twisting motions, the plank is generally considered to be really safe for most people with low back pain. Plank is one of the best exercises for core conditioning, and it also works your glutes and hamstrings, supports proper posture, and improves balance. For today's video, we will uncover the best home plank workout for your body, so stay tuned and keep on watching. The importance of core strength. There are numerous sites and blogs that detail ways to build your core muscles or core strength. However, these sites often neglect to explain what your core muscles actually are and why building them is important. This is quite surprising, as core muscles are easy to explain. Your core muscles are a series of muscles in your midsection and are used in most forms of movement. Though they aren't housed in your arms or legs, your core muscles can help transfer force from one limb to another, or are used in addition to muscles in your arms or legs to increase their effectiveness. As such, a strong core can greatly improve your ability to move and exercise more effectively. Also, they are great for helping other muscles in your midsection, such as your abdominal muscles. Your abdominal muscles are important for supporting your back and spinal column, and so are important aids in preventing injuries. However, for them to be most effective, you need to spend a lot of time developing your core muscles. In short, plank benefits includes having a huge improvement in your muscles overall, making them an amazingly effective exercise to perform. Before we continue, a like would be great. The best home plank workout for your body. Here's how to do the workout. Number 1, high plank 40 seconds. Number 2, plank hip dips 20 reps. Number 3, plank shoulder taps 20 reps. Number 4, plank up downs 20 reps. Number 5, repeat the circuit as many times as you can for 5 minutes. Number 1, high plank 40 seconds. Start on your hands and knees on the ground. Your hands and knees should be shoulder width apart. Number 2, lift your knees off the ground and push your feet back, bringing your body to full extension. Number 3, your feet should be shoulder width apart and your wrists should be directly under your shoulders. Keep your core, butt, and quads tight and avoid arching your back. Think length. Imagine that you're extending from the crown of your head and out through your heels simultaneously. Number 4, keep your neck in a neutral position by gazing at the floor a few inches in front of your hands. Number 5, hold this position for 40 seconds. Number 2, plank hip dips 20 reps. Number 1, from the high plank, get into the forearm plank by lowering your forearms down to the ground. Your elbows should be stacked underneath your shoulders. Number 2, keep your core and butt tight and your hips lifted. Number 3, rotate your hips to the left side and tap the floor. Repeat on the right side, that's 1 rep. Number 4, continue alternating sides for 20 reps. Number 3, plank shoulder taps 20 reps. Number 1, start in high plank with your feet hip distance apart. Number 2, tap your right hand to your left shoulder while engaging your core and glutes to keep your hips as still as possible. Number 3, then do the same with your left hand to your right shoulder. That's 1 rep. Number 4, continue alternating sides for 20 reps. Number 4, plank up downs 20 reps. Number 1, start in high plank with your feet hip distance apart. Number 2, lower your left arm down so that your forearm is on the floor. Then do the same with your right. You should know to be in the forearm plank position. Number 3, place your left hand back on the floor to extend your arm and follow with your right arm so that you end back in high plank. That's 1 rep. Number 4, as you move, keep your hips as still as possible so that they're not swaying from side to side. Number 5, do 20 reps. 7 things that happen when you do planks every day. Number 1, improved core definition. Planks are an ideal exercise for the abdominal muscles because they engage all major core muscle groups, including the transverse abdominis, the rectus abdominis, the external obliques, and the glutes. The importance of strengthening each muscle group cannot be underestimated either, for all of these groups serve their own purpose. If you strengthen these muscle groups, you will notice: Number 1, transverse abdominis, increased ability to lift heavier weights. Number 2, rectus abdominis, improved sports performance, particularly with jumping. This muscle group is also responsible for giving you the renowned six-pack look. Obliques, improved capacity for stable side bending and waist twisting. Number 4, glutes, a supported back and strong buttocks. Number 2, decreased risk of back injury. Doing a plank every day will allow you to build muscle while also making sure that you are not putting too much pressure on your spine or hips. One of the plank exercise benefits is it can strengthen your back muscles and ensure more support and stability for your entire back, especially in the areas around your upper back. Number 3. Metabolism Boost. Planking is an excellent way of challenging your entire body because doing them every day will burn more calories than other traditional abdominal exercises, such as crunches or sit-ups. The core muscles you strengthen by doing this exercise on a day-to-day basis will ensure that you burn more energy even when sedentary, because they are some of the largest muscles in the body. This is especially important if you are spending the majority of your day sitting in front of a computer. Also, making it a daily home exercise before or after work will not only provide an enhanced metabolic rate, but will also ensure that your metabolism remains high all day long. Number 4. Improved posture. Planks have a great impact and improvement on your posture. A strong posture brings with it a huge number of fantastic benefits. It keeps your bones and joints in the correct alignment, which means both your bones and joints will be better maintained. But it also means the overall effectiveness of your muscles will be improved. A good posture will ensure your back or spine is in the correct position, so you will suffer less back pain. On top of everything else, someone with good posture looks healthier and more confident overall. Number 5. Improved balance. Have you ever felt that when you try standing on one leg, you can't stand up straight for more than a couple of seconds? It's not because you are just clumsy, but rather because your abdominal muscles aren't strong enough to give you the balance you need. Many people assume that balance is mostly based on the legs, but most of the work is actually happening in your core as it keeps you stable and upright. By improving your balance by doing side planks and planks with extensions, you will boost your balance and performance in every kind of fitness activity. Number 6. More flexibility. Flexibility is a key benefit of doing planks regularly, as this form of exercise expands and stretches all of your posterior muscle groups, shoulders, shoulder blades, and collarbone, while also stretching your hamstrings, the arches of your feet, and the toes. With side planks added to the mix, you can also work on your oblique muscles. This will provide you with further benefits when it comes to hyperextending your toes, a movement that is crucial for supporting your body's weight. Number 7. Improved mood. Plank exercises have a particular effect on our nerves, making them an excellent means of improving overall mood. This works because they stretch out muscle groups that contribute to stress and tension in the body. Imagine you are sitting in your chair at home or at work all day long. Your thigh muscles get tight, your legs get heavy due to being bent for several hours, and tension develops in your shoulders due to being forced to slump forward all day. These are all circumstances that put stress on the muscles and nerves. The good news is that planks not only calm your brain, but they can also treat anxiety and symptoms of depression, but only if you make it part of your daily routine. Try this plank routine for 1 week, then click here to find out exactly what happens when you plank every day for 1 week.